the life cycle stages of products and marketing. So basically, as we went through in an earlier class, there's that early development time when you don't have a lot of customers. You are basically doing R&D. You might have something in beta. Your customers are the early adopters, right? And then there's the industry takeoff part where you start growing. And Simon Sinek talks about this in terms of the law of diffusion of innovation, basically, that when you get to about 17%, there's that tipping point, that Malcolm Gladwell tipping point, basically, where you're accepted so much more. And the marketing up to that point is very different than the kind that you have after your competitive shakeout and your maturity and your market saturation, which has a lot more to do with retaining customers than it has with getting brand new ones. Basically, and then at the end, there's that stagnation and industry decline. What did you do with marketing when you worked for a fax machine company, for instance, in the last couple of years? You didn't do hardly anything because no one's using them anymore, right? So, how we approach marketing and our marketing plans and tactics can often be based on the life cycle stages. And another way to look at it that investors often look at this kind of thing is by taking a look at the life cycle portfolio matrix. Here, I know there's a lot of letters there that might represent various different companies, but if you look at E, for instance, there's heavy market saturation. The business competitive position is strong. It's got a lot of money because it's a bigger circle. What that's saying then is that company is in a really strong position to do well in the marketplace, whereas letter A is an industry takeoff, not quite at rapid growth. It doesn't have a lot of money. It might be working off word of mouth, and not. There might be a better deal to buy them, basically, because they need the money in order to grow and to create rapid growth. Whereas some of these other ones might be in a slightly better position whether they have money or not. So that's the life cycle portfolio matrix, and it takes a look at the life cycle of a company, and it affects the marketing we do, whether you're in technology or not.